Hello, my name's Fred. I'm here to explain my idea about the concept. A little bit of background on myself. I am a telecommunications engineer. I did 12 years in the British Army and 33 years with the British Foreign Office. The concept is that 4 countries break up. Each will have 3 voted in members to the High Council. 3 from England, 3 from Scotland, 3 from Wales and 3 from the whole of Ireland. The High Council to move every year from London to Edinburgh, Cardiff and at Dogmatic. Where it is sitting for that particular year, an extra member is voted in who becomes equivalent to the President. He or she is called the High Councillor. Underneath the concept is what I call the bundle. The House of Commons to reduce to initially to 201 with a far-sighted thing of 101. That would save money. The English House of Parliament to have companies around it, and where there is profits out of these companies, that they can go forward to help the National Health Service. House of Lords sitting at the moment, representatives from our Commonwealth nations. Not to be there for making laws, to bring the Commonwealth back into a closer relationship. I've told you about the concept, and under the concept is the bundle. And hanging off the bundle, there's quite a few other subjects. One part of the bundle is to change miles to kilometres on all our roads. There's only 3 countries left in the world. By changing over, it will make things a lot simpler. The second project is to change from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. You may smile about that one, but it can be done. Then we go on to the prisons, to have an open prison to a point in the Falklands, like apprentice colleges. So when they return to the UK, they have some skills. But now I'm going to go on to the murderers, the rapists and things. As long as they are proven without a shadow of a doubt that they have committed one of these hideous crimes, to be dropped on the South Pole, and they walk out of the South Pole. Nature will take them out, we don't take them out. And I'm going to go on to the next part. Merge charities together so there's less overheads at the top end. I'm going to change subject now to what I call hospital ships. At the moment we have 2 super aircraft carriers. We haven't got the Navy staff to keep both going. One, I'm looking at changing into a hospital ship, maybe to come under the UN, a UN hospital ship, Queen Elizabeth. Now I'm going to go on to the pound euro. Every time we change from pounds to euros and euros to pounds, we lose 5%. So the pound to change to a pound euro and link together. A soft link first and then a hard link later on. Now I'm going to go on to nuclear power to try and reduce our input to nuclear power stations and change to wind turbines and also tidal power. A subject I'm going to come to now is schools. Teachers teach, parents chastise. What I'm looking at is that 3 parents look after a classroom. If there's any problems with children that are out of line, that a system is set up that the child has to do a little bit of cleaning up. Another part hanging off the bundle is what I call the cone. And the cone is the difference between the lower paid and the highest paid within a company. So as you work up the cone, you obviously get more money. The base mark is a minimum wage. Each layer, multiplications of the minimum wage agreement. Then I'm looking at the build of companies. The first 5% for the disabled, the second 5%, ex-military and similar. From 10% up to 50% UK and Irish citizens, from 50% to 60% Commonwealth citizens, from 60% to 90% EU citizens, from 90% to 100%, where we can, to use refugees and others to help us along. Initially, it's a guide, this 100% of a company, and then it will come into law at a later stage. The aim is to try and reduce the pressures on our social security system. And with that, maybe a drop in direct tax. That's the bit that you want to do.